Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Hello. Hello, hello. Nice to see you again. Good morning, everybody. Yes, you are the first one to came to my stream. You're the first one to join my stream. Welcome, welcome. Box, F-U-L, Box. Hello, Jack. Thank you for joining my fan group. 感谢加入我的粉丝团啊。Hello, hello, everyone. Remember to like my stream. If you're here, while you're here, please just tap on your screen to like my stream, alright? You want to play basketball? I want to play tennis. I don't want to play basketball. 谢谢老铁们的支持 Thank you for the support. 开心小云吞 Hello, 你好，早上好 Good morning to everybody. How are you guys doing today? How are you doing? 今天过得好吗 I guess having a nice day. It's the last day of this week, right? Last work day of this week. We should be celebrating. 我们应该庆祝起来 Tomorrow is the weekend, right? We're gonna have a weekend coming up pretty soon. So do you guys have any plans for the 谢谢 Box 的礼物 for the upcoming holiday weekend. 你们周末有什么计划吗 Hello, hello. 欢迎新进来的宝宝们 Welcome back to my stream. 欢迎回来您的直播间 Welcome back to my stream. Everybody 谢谢小橘子的点赞 Thank you for liking my stream. If it's your first time being here, welcome. It's your second time, or I don't know, like millions of time, welcome back. 谢谢湛蓝的小石头 Thank you for following me. 谢谢关注我 Thank you for following me. If you're not following me, please don't hesitate to hit the follow button. 可以点下关注哦。And if you have any questions about English or English learning, just write them down in the comment section, okay? I'll be very glad to help you guys out. 如果有任何问题的话呢，可以打在咱们的评论区。I'm very glad to help you guys out. If you have any, 如果有问题的话，可以 just write down your questions in the comment section. I'll be very glad to help you guys out. You love my English tone. Thank you. How do you pronounce your name? Huey? Huey? 雅思成绩有用吗？它的用处的话是因人而异的 right? If you do have the plan to study abroad, I think it's a necessity, it's essential for you to get an IELTS score. However, you're just working domestically, like in China, 如果你是在国内工作的话呢 well, it's just a piece of a document, illustrating how good you are in English. 那它就是一个证明你的英语实力的一张纸而已。You probably won't find it very useful to take that test, right? To have an IELTS score. So, yeah, I think its effectiveness or its usefulness really varies depending on different people. 就是它根据不同的人来讲，还有不同的作用哈。Hello, 你好。Your hairstyle is sexy. Okay, thank you. Hello, 秦和人，你好，秦和人吗 ？OK. Hello, 执剑者，我的管理员上班了。Yeah, time for work. Anyways, good morning to everybody. If I didn't say good morning to you, always practice spoken English. It's pretty, thank you. 我怎么学的英语？My major was English in college. My major was English in college, and I got both degrees in English. 我两个学位都是英语 so I basically learned English from school, learned English on my own by watching tons of American TV series, listening to native speakers speaking English. 40 degrees Celsius today? Really? I didn't check the weather forecast. Let me take a look at it. 我看一下。So here in Shanghai, the highest temperature today is 37. Wow, that's pretty hot. Yes, I'm an English teacher. I'm based in Shanghai now. 非英语专业的怎么学啊？非英语专业的其实就是把它当做一个技能来学。Okay, learning English as a skill, right? As it is a skill, not a language. 把它当做一个技能来学，把它当做语言来学。So practice using it, thinking English, expand your vocabulary, listen to native speakers speaking English, right? And seek feedbacks, right, to correct your mistakes. 大家记住这几个 tips 就可以了。The first tip is practice your listening skill. 先提升一下你的听力，对吧？Practice speaking daily. listen to native speaker, expand your vocab, and think in English, and then seek feedback to correct your mistakes. 谢谢关注 ，Thank you for following me， 感谢关注。Listening is poor and I want to improve. Okay, then practice listening skills every day, right? By watching English videos or just like anything you find interesting. It doesn't have to be English TV series, right? It could be a TED Talk. It could be a news broadcast. It could be a piece of I don't know, like any video, YouTube video, or like English video, right? You find it intriguing. 假设你觉得很有趣的一些英语的相关的视频，你就 listen to them over and over again until you can understand every single word from that material. 谢谢关注 Thank you for following me. It's really significant. Well, I think when it comes to learning English, the key is consistency. 咱们的这个诀窍呢，就是重点都在于 consistency， 就是持续性。You gotta stick to it. You gotta stick to learning English every day. Okay, don't skip even just one day without practicing, without training. It's not right. Thank you for following me. 感谢关注。Yeah, need patience and persistence. Welcome back to my stream, everybody. If you have any questions, write them down in the comment section, okay? And don't hesitate. 可以加个粉丝团吗，宝子们 ？So take a look at here. There's a yellow heart, right? There's a yellow heart. Just tap on it to join my fan group. 谢谢老铁啊，谢谢山楂片儿，谢谢加入我的粉丝团，点亮粉丝团，对，点亮然后加入一下，谢谢 ，Thank you. I also have one-on-one English classes. 我有1对1的课程啊，如果你们想要跟着我练的话，也是 totally okay 的，因为我也是从哑巴英语学会的。If you want to find an experienced English tutor to help you with your English practice, you might want to consider me. 你可以考虑一下我。Do I have ADHD? I think, I seriously doubt that I do have it. 我真的很怀疑我确实有啊，老铁。Just because I can't control my movement. 我有点控制不了自己的 physical movement. I can't help moving around, like move my hands around, like wobble my head, or I don't know. 谢谢关注 ，Thank you for following me. 谢谢大家的Thank you for the nice compliment. 你好 Everybody say hi. I'm saying hi to everybody. Just calm down. I'm not getting like super excited or thrilled. 我没有很激动啊，我只是我也没有就是说很紧张啊。I'm not feeling like anxious or nervous or anything like that. I just feel comfortable moving my hands around or like shaking my body a little bit. Hi, hello, 你好。Do I have a boyfriend? No, I don't. Listening, speaking 就很弱，怎么办？练呀，每天都练呀，就是听同一则 English video， 对吧？不断听，反复听到你能听懂为止。从听不懂到听得懂这个过程就叫做 practice， 就叫做练习嘛。然后这样的练习多练个，比如说半年或者1年以上，你的这个提升就会非常大的。你不要只是always complaining, always whining about how terrible your listening and your speaking skills are, but not doing anything, about it at the same time. 然后又什么事儿都不干，那肯定是不行的，对不对？不要只是抱怨啊，you gotta start practicing, like really take actions to improve it instead of always whining about it. 可以用 YouTube 嘛，如果用 Ladder 的话，你就可以用了；用 VPN 的话，你就可以用了。Really sounds good. Thank you. 学多久？一般情况下，如果说你每天能够坚持练习半个小时，if you can, stick to practicing at least half an hour or like longer than that, and continue to do this for at least half a year, 然后这样连续的练个半年以上，你会有很大的提升的。But like how much you can improve really depends on your personal, your on individual like learning methods, right? Mindset, listening, practice techniques, 还有一些练习的方法。咱们就是具体能提升多少是看自己，但是如果你能够每天坚持练半个小时以上，然后坚持半年以上，那你的提升是会非常大的。我觉得你能够听得懂日常的对话是完全没有问题的。那如果你自己会不会说呢，还要看你就是个人的造化啊。多少词汇量够用？我觉得5000个词就已经非常非常够用了。For daily communication, okay? for everyday communication. 作为每天的练习的话，我觉得5000个词已经非常够用。It's like totally adequate enough for you to initiate or to maintain, right? Or to practice daily conversations. 谢谢 Y， 谢谢大家的关注。If you're not following me, please don't hesitate to 5000个看油管不够用，老有生死。遇到一个就记一个呀，遇到一个就记一个，而且这要看你看什么样类型的 YouTube videos, right? It really also depends on what type of videos you're watching. 你可以从you can start from the very easy one, very easy to understand English videos, right? 就是那种比较日常的，比如说一些vlog 呀，对吧？一些 vlog，或者说一些那种专门分享某一个 specific to a topic 是某个话题类的，比如说关于运动的呀，关于旅游的呀 ，right? About tourism, about sports, about makeup, right? If you're a girl and you are into makeup, 如果你很喜欢 makeup 的话 ，look like yeah, there were a couple of people said the same stuff, but I don't really think it's true. 但我不觉得就是 I don't really think I look like her. I look nothing like her. Welcome back to my stream. I can speak Chinese. I'm Chinese. Born and raised here. 我是中国人, of course I can understand Chinese and I speak Chinese. It's just this is an English channel. 这是一个英语直播间嘛. This is an English stream, right? I'd better speak as much English as possible to attract more people to join my, to attract people with the same English learning needs to join and enjoy this like vibe, of course. 因为我这个是英语直播间，所以说很多时候most of the time I'm gonna be speaking in English. If you're interested, please, you're very welcome to stay. And if you don't have the need to learn any English or you show no interest in learning English, you don't have to be here. Okay? You will be very kind enough to just leave instead of staying and saying something mean. 或者说就是很 mean 啊。Thank you for following me. Welcome everybody. 欢迎回来我的直播间。高中英语怎么办？刷题背单词，你就记住这2个箴言就行了。刷题背单词，疯狂的刷，疯狂的背，你的英语不会差的。只要所有每一课的单词你都能记住，你都能背的话，你的英语至少是120左右120左右。麦克风闷闷的。Oh, why? Oh, All right, how about now? Do I sound better now? Welcome back to my stream, everybody. 好多了. Oh, thank you for letting me know. I had no idea my phone was connected to my Bluetooth earphone. 我刚刚连到我的耳机了。And I wasn't like wearing it. 我没有带它. I was like, putting it here on the desk. Welcome back to my stream. Thank you for letting me know. Wow, I had no idea. My sound, like my voice, right, sounded like that the entire time. 我不知道我一直在听起来是这个样子的。Thank you. Why are you so angel? Angel is actually not an adjective. Angel 它不是一个形容词啊 but thank you. I really appreciate it. 感谢你啊 Thank you for the nice compliment. 谢谢这个啦啦 no drama. 啦啦 no drama. 谢谢。Welcome back to my stream. 谢谢冰糖葫芦 Hello, welcome back. 冰糖葫芦 Welcome back to my stream. What are you guys talking about? 谢谢冰糖葫芦。冰糖葫芦加皮，谢谢 Thank you for the gift.
as always. Did you hear someone say I look like Emma? No, I look nothing like her. 我跟她长得太不一样了吧，老铁。Which school? I went to Guizhou University for my bachelor's, and I graduated from Shanghai University with my master's. Hello, 你好 Dennis. Hello, my friend. Good morning to you. Good morning. So I got 2 degrees. 怎么样提高口语啊？就每天多说，因为你 in your past around 10 years, right, of English learning journey, you've been spending a lot of time memorizing words, right, doing writing tasks or answering English questions, but not really spending enough time speaking in this language. So from this moment on, if you've changed your English learning needs, right, if you are looking to improve your spoken English, you'd better spend like more time really using and practicing and expressing in this language instead of always reading in it. 不要老是只是读了，你要开始多说了。Try to describe things, right, in English. Try to talk about your life. Talk about anything you find interesting in English. It's been just a list. 其实你不需要什么 opportunity 啊 You can create opportunities, right, for you to speak English. I'm doing the same thing, right? I'm not living in an English-speaking environment. I'm not living in an English-speaking country, right? I'm living in China, where there isn't too many people, right, speaking English around me. I don't even have any foreign friends in my life. 我生活当中都没有外国的朋友 but I'm creating this opportunity, right, by doing stream, right, by talking to you guys online every day. This is an opportunity I created for myself, right? If you are constantly blaming the environment, well, there is no way for you to improve anymore. 那你就没有这个提升的这个方法了，对吧？你没有必要非要去找。You don't have to live in an English-speaking country to improve your spoken English. We can pretty much do the same thing here in China by creating one for yourself, by immersing yourself in English-speaking environment, right, through like watching American TV series, right, by just watching like tons of YouTube videos, or talking to people who actually have the same like needs with you, 跟你一样的一些需求的人，对吧？ Find English practicing partners, right, to practice speaking English with every day. 就是没有必要一定要就要生活在一个国外的国家，你也不要觉得你没有机会，你机会很多呀，你只要有嘴，你只要能够 as long as you have a mouth, as long as you can make sound, 只要你能发出声音，你就可以说英语呀。如果说你不知道自己说的对不对，没有关系 ，follow a video， 你可以跟着一个视频去练。比如说，你听了一个全英的视频，短一点的 ，you might want to start with the shorter ones, right? Probably 1 minute or 2 minutes long， 可能1分钟到2分钟。然后听完之后呢，然后自己的话去复述一遍，然后再听一遍，然后再复述一遍，复述到你完全能够跟它类似为止啊。谢谢关注 ，Thank you for following me。或者说你找一个英语老师呗。Me, for example, 我就可以帮你 I can totally help you create an English-speaking environment. 我可以帮助你创造一个说英语的一个环境 which is our English class, 我们的英语课堂，对吧？ Come to my English class and practice speaking English with me. We'll always 谢谢 PPP, 谢谢老铁，还有谢谢这个冰糖葫芦。我教口语，教发音，然后教语法啊，只要你想学啥我都可以教，因为我只教1对1的。1对1的课程的话，就是可以让你私人定制。Yeah, so one-on-one classes allow you to customize your English courses like according to your English learning requirements. 根据你的学习的这个要求来去定制课堂。So whatever you want to learn, well, whatever aspects of English you want to dive into or you want to learn more about, you can go and talk to me. 怎么收费的？1对1的啊，1对1的口语课，你们可以去了解一下 the price， 可以去看一看能不能接受啊。我们有链接 ，you can if you're interested， 如果感兴趣的可以看一下 ，you can go and check on my profile page， 可以看下我的主页 ，there's my WeChat number， one on one， 1对1呀 ，one on one。I've been here， let me show you. So this is my profile， 这不是我的 profile 吗？就是我的这个介绍里面有啊，我的自我介绍里面有。 去英语频道蹲你，以前一直蹲不到。英语频道是什么呀？什么英语频道？外语得学。Yeah， 什么英语频道啊，老铁？I don't know what you're talking about. This is like the only platform I come and do stream. 我只在这一个频道直播耶。I don't stream in any other on any other platform. So this is like the sole platform I do English content. 谢谢呆瓜。Hang on. Hello 大家 welcome back. Long time no see 啊，好久不见了。Long time no see. Welcome back. How's everything in Korea? English corner? 我没有 English corner 哎，什么 English corner? I have no idea what you're talking about. 不知道你在讲什么。Welcome back to my stream, everybody. One more time. 才女嘛，有意思 ，interesting. I think I just got a couple of packages arrived. 我好像有包裹到了 ，Let me take a look. 英语角，我没有参加过英语角啊，包子老铁。I don't know what you're saying， 不知道你在讲什么。Think we're not on the same page. 酸语切换累吗？不累呀，不累呀。I always enjoy talking to you guys. Sometimes I think some of your comments are really fun to look at. 这是什么？是怎么评论区回复的 ？I don't know why you're talking about 什么评论区回复的。I can see your comments here, right? Welcome back to my stream. 跳墙软件，你可能记错人了吧？我只在这一个平台直播哎，我都不知道你在说啥。I think you probably have mistaken me as somebody else. 你是把我认成另外一个人了吗？Welcome back to my stream, everybody. Thank you for following me. 我在开我的包裹 ，unpacking my packages. What is this? Why teach English instead? I have no clue about a single thing you're talking about, a single word you're saying here. 完全不知道你在讲什么哎。Hello, welcome back to my stream. 美成啥样了？哦，谢谢你 ，Why are you so sweet? Thank you for being so sweet. Wow, 满满的收获。Hang on a second, let me close the door. Why do I look so beautiful? Why are you so sweet? I can ask you the same question. Why are you being so sweet to me? Why are you being so sweet to me? 你为什么对我这么好呀 ？Hang on, let me look for my knife. 平常口语教练有什么有效的方法？有效的方法就是张开你的小嘴巴，开始说话，开始聊天，用英语聊天。说错了也没有关系，把这个录下来。And seek feedback for to correct your mistakes. This is a little skirt that I bought. 等一下，露腿了，露腿不太好啊。等一下。Okay, there we go. And I also bought another skirt. This one is for tennis. 这是一个用来打网球的一个小裙裙。Because I recently just picked up a new hobby, which is tennis playing. 最近迷上了打网球。This is also for tennis. 也是买来打网球的。可以连线吗？可以连线的，可以连线 ，but not now. Hang on for a second. Let me show you what I got, what I ordered. This is another one. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep these or not because I'm gonna wait until I try them on. 先等一下，把它们先试穿一下。If I look pretty, if they all fit, 如果都能穿得下的话呢 ，then I will decide. Well, this is a sports bra. I'm not gonna show you that. 就这样吧 ，That's all. And this little one, I don't know what's inside because I forgot what I bought. 我忘记我买啥了。Let me just open it up. Oh, okay. Some hair accessory, 一些头发的装饰。Okay, that's it. That's all. That's all I got. Do you want to wear them out? I'm not trying them out I'm not trying them on right now. 现在不是啊 ，cause I'm like talking to you guys, right? I'm in the middle of stream. 我现在在直播嘛，对吧 ？It's just it doesn't seem like a good time to try them out right now. But though I really want to try them out. 虽然说我很想试穿啊，但是 I'm gonna wait until later. 等会儿吧 ，wait until I finish my stream here. Thank you for following me. 感谢关注。Although I really want to try this on though， 就很想试一下这个 ，especially my skirt， 尤其是我的这个小裙裙。I've been looking for these like for a long time， 等很久了这个。谢谢 Scott。Shorts， 我没有买 shorts 啊，没有买短裤。这个是一个 skirt， 是一个 tennis skirt， 一个网球裙。谢谢 Scott。Welcome back to my stream. Welcome back to my stream. Are you 20? I'm actually older than 20. 想就试试看呗。Do you guys want to check out? Do you guys want to see me try these on? 你们想不想看我试一下这个裙子？So beautiful, thank you. 不是打羽毛球吗？羽毛球、网球都打呀。I am into both. You know, I'm into both sports. 两个我都喜欢打，但是呢，网球是我的 favorite.Tennis has been my favorite ever since I'm hooked. 自从我迷上之后 I've been, you know, I can't stop thinking about tennis. I can't stop dreaming about playing tennis. 然后梦里面全是网球。谢谢呆瓜，谢谢呆瓜 ，Thank you, 呆瓜 ，You're so sweet. Thank you for the gift. Okay, for those who wants to see me try on my new skirt, I'm gonna try it on and show it to you guys. 我卖裙子，你看多少一群臭人，你卖裙子，我没有卖裙子，我刚买的，刚到，这是我买的包裹 I ordered them online and just got them arrived today. I'm super excited about seeing how they look on me, and that's all. I'm not selling anything. 我没有在卖任何东西啊，老铁。I'm basically just sharing with you guys because I treat you guys as my friends. 我把你们当做我的朋友。What are you saying? Are you saying that I'm like are you saying like I'm trying to seduce you guys? 你是在说我想要就是去诱惑你们还是怎么样吗 ？Oh my god, you have a dirty mind. 心思真肮脏啊，老铁。How many you pay this house? 我才不跟你说呢 I'm not gonna tell you that. It's a secret. 你侮辱我的老师就是 Why are you insulting me? Okay. 但我现在穿的这个呢是一个 The one that I'm wearing right now is an oversized shirt. 是一个 oversized shirt. 这个有点太 oversized. Okay? 能看到 Can you guys see me? This is very pretty oversized. I actually enjoy wearing oversized shirt because it feels so comfortable and so I just feel like more relaxed, you know, in oversized shirt. 我穿这种 oversized 的时候，我觉得会很舒服。但是我的朋友说 ，My friends told me I actually look better, you know, with a tight shirt on. 如果我穿那种紧一点的话，其实会更好一点 because it's supposed to shape my body or something, you know, make the part of your body really pop out and stuff. But I mean the body wants 就是很宽松，是的，非常的 oversized， 对吧？非常的宽松。谢谢关注，OK， 那我怎么试呢 ？Hang on, let me just try this on. 但是我穿上的话，其实也不是很清楚了。You guys won't be able to see it clearly because my shirt is too long. I think it's gonna cover, you know, my skirt. 我觉得它会把我的那个裙子给遮住 ，and you won't be able to see it very clearly. You need to see how it really looks on me. But no worries, I can see by myself. 我可以自己看。First of all, I'm gonna try this on. 谢谢关注 Thank you for following me and thank you for the nice compliment. Hello, ASEAN. 你好 Long time no see. I'm gonna close the curtain. 把这个 curtain 给关上啊。别的房间换没有关系啊。It's not like you guys can see me or not. Welcome back to my stream. 感谢关注。 说中文版外国话听不懂，但是我这是一个 English channel, this is an English channel, right? This is an English channel. 喜欢主播，吃主播的盐，谢谢关注 ，Thank you for following me. Welcome back to my stream, everybody. 算了，我一会儿再试吧 ，right? I believe I can wait longer. 我可以等的。英语几级啊？英语8级，专业英语专业是英语啊。So if anyone wants to come up and talk, you can apply for a mic, okay? Grab a mic and come up and talk. 有人要连线嘛？然后必须要口语流利啊，流利才说啊。这个谢谢关注 ，Thank you for following me. What's the IELTS score? 要发新作品了吗？I don't know. I'm not sure. 粉色小短裙无敌，因为它是用来打网球的，它是会有很长的那个什么安全裤的，就是还挺安全的。你看，它是有很长的一个安全裤的 ，right？ 出过国吗？不敢连，跟你说会很紧张。Yes, I have been abroad. I have been abroad many years ago. I've been to America and stayed and lived and studied there for half a year. That's all. 有人来按摩吗？我家有个按摩仪，对。Pay me 10 yuan to get a massage, right? Every time. 大家可以付费10块钱来按摩。我家有个按摩仪，我的按摩仪可贵了。Know all these through her profile on main page. Welcome back to my stream, everybody. 谢谢关注，谢谢关注。OK. 一只刘老师，大家如果要上来联系 ，if you want to come up and talk to me, please give me at least a followers plate. OK， 可以加一下我的 join my fan group. 我的口语你的梦 ，Thank you. That's very sweet of you saying that. But you know what? You can totally speak a better English than I do, as long as you're willing to, practice for an extended period of time, probably at least half a year or longer than that. So, because the key to practicing your spoken English is consistency, right? Always practice every day. Don't forget to do the practicing, even just for one day. The key is consistency. 就是咱们说这个关键就在于一定要持续性的努力。我不要动好不好 ？I'm so sorry, I can't help. 我有点控制不住了。I do have ADHD, even though I didn't go to the hospital to get it diagnosed, but I'm sure. I'm almost sure. I'm like 80% sure that I have ADHD. 我可能70-80%的概率是有 ADHD 了。That is so sad. That's terrible. Welcome back to my stream. Have you spoken English in total? How many hours? Come on, I didn't keep track of how many hours I practice speaking English. 这个谁记得呀 ？Nobody is able to remember like how many hours they spend practicing spoken English because I speak English every day. 我每天都说英语的，我不知道哎。If you are asking me like how many days or how many years, I probably can give you a ballpark number. 我可能会给你一个比较大概的数字 but well, for how many hours? Come on, pretty bad at math. 我的数学真的很糟糕的。是怎么学英语的？我专业是英语啊，老铁。And my major was English, so I worked really hard on learning English. 我学英语就学得非常的辛苦，非常的努力啊。When I was a student, I either, whenever my mom called me, 每次我妈打电话跟我的时候 I was either studying in the library or, playing sports in the playground. 我要么就是在图书馆学习，要么就是在操场运动。Yeah, I was pretty diligent. 我真的非常的辛苦，非常的努力啊。I was like one of the top students. I ranked among the top in my class. 我之前是我们班上前几的学生。谢谢关注 ，Thank you for following me. 国家奖学金获得者，我是不是应该把这个写上啊？本科的时候获得了国奖，然后研究生的时候是1等奖学金。对，不是国家1等奖学金，是那个，反正就是研究生不是，如果你获得1等奖学金的话，是有2万块钱来着，还是多少钱来着？反正我获得是那个1等。Welcome back to my stream. Thank you for following me. Yeah, I just studied really hard. I studied English really, really hard. 就是很努力的学英语了。哦，12000，我想起来了，是12000，因为我记得我的 tuition fee. I remember from my master's program, we needed to pay like 20,000 yuan per year, and since my my scholarship covered like part of it, right, most of it, 然后我的学费，我的那个奖学金就是覆盖了一部分 ，so I only needed to pay the rest of the 8,000 yuan for the tuition fee。国家奖学金不是国家，那就不是国家，那可能是校级一等奖学金吧，反正是12000，研究生的时候。为什么要一句英文一句中文？因为 not everybody is as can speak English or understand English as excellent as you do。不是所有人都像你这么优秀，能听得懂，一直能听得懂英文。So I need to explain a little bit, from time to time. If we have people who are just English beginners, right? Who just are not as good at English speakers as you are, I also need to take care of them. 我也需要关注一下他们，对不对？你这么优秀的话呢，你应该能懂吧？谢谢关注 ，Thank you for following me。听不懂音 ，Yeah, totally. I'm taking care of you guys, right? I'm taking care of some of you guys, but I'm very happy for those who can always understand what I'm talking about, right? Who are excellent English speaker already, advanced ones. Really, really happy about for you. 很为你感到开心啊。Okay, let's take a look at 都给灯牌了哈，那我就开始连线了。I'm gonna start connecting with people. 一只刘老师吧 ，You're gonna be the first person I'm gonna talk to today. Hello, 一只刘老师。Sorry, I can't hear you. 听不到你说话 ，so disconnect. 我把你连到了，连线的话，关注我，然后给个灯牌就可以了哈。Very easy, very not very high requirement. Hello, 你好，圣诞快乐。
Hello, I just confused the things. My ex-girlfriend suddenly contacted me yesterday.
Okay.
I'm not sure about the girl emotion. Why you just suddenly he sent a message to me. Also, she want invite me to the dinner together. I'm not really respond to the message. So do you help me? How do I do that?
Are you trying to show off that you have an ex-girlfriend who's still in love with you? 你是来炫耀的吗？你前女友还爱着你。
No. Maybe I think maybe she have another something to she need someone help her. I'm not sure.
Well, if you don't know why she's testing you again, right? Ever since the breakup, you can just ask her directly. If you're still in love with her, if you still have feelings for her, maybe agree to go out with her, right? Have a dinner and talk about this.
But I heard some maybe it's not true. She have a new boyfriend because I have the same friends. My friend told me about that.
Is she still your friend? Are you guys still friends with each other?
Yeah, maybe she have a new boyfriend.
I mean, are you guys still friends? 你们还是朋友吗？Are you guys friends with each other?
No friends, not friends.
Not friends. Then
yes.
Just listen to your heart. So what does your guts tell you? 你的这个 guts tell you 就是你的直觉告诉你是什么？Does your gut tell you?
To be honest, I'm still love her, but you know
she already has a boyfriend.
Yeah. I'm really care about that. Yes.
This is a very complex situation. I'm pretty bad at analyzing relationship problems. But if I were you, I would probably not go. 如果我是你的话, I would probably not go out, for dinner with her or respond to her messages either, because she's seeing somebody already, right? 她已经有男朋友了. Yeah, I mean, out of respect for her boyfriend, for her current boyfriend, right? Even though you don't know this guy, but if I were you, I would just not go. I don't know why. I don't feel this is the right thing to do. To go to hang out with your ex, right? And then also, probably if you want to know what's happening to her, like what she really wants from you, you can ask her, hey, does your boyfriend know that we're going out together? 你可以问他。You want does your boyfriend know that you're texting me and you want to see me and stuff? Like, yeah.
Okay. You give me a good in advice. I just
I'm not sure it's a good piece of advice or not. 我不知道
yes,
这个
but
建
I
议
just
好不好。
but actually I just confused why she have a boyfriend also just send message to me. Maybe later I will describe ask her why. Yes, it's polite if you ask this question for girl.
What are you saying? Are you saying is it polite to ask her that question?
Why you have a boyfriend? You also send message to you. Also want go out together dinner with me. Is polite? Oh no, I'm not sure.
It's not polite or impolite. It's like what you need to do. It's the right thing to do.
Okay.
Yeah. It's what you're supposed to do. 就是你应该这么去做，没有什么礼貌不礼貌的。Like why are you like struggling to think whether this is a polite question to ask her or not because she's not being like considerate with you as either. 她也没有就是对你很有多么的体贴呀 because she asks you I don't know, like she's doing a weird thing to you as well, by asking you out. 就是他做这件事情也是比较容易人，就是很奇怪的一个问题，你没有必要纠结礼不礼貌了。就是 you need to find it out， 你需要把它给找出来，就是你要找出这个原因 why。Why is she doing this?
Okay.
Or yeah, because you're still in love with her, 因为你还喜欢着她嘛 right? So you want to know the reason behind this weird request, right? So you need to figure it out and to make like judgments after you figure it out. Don't make any assumptions, right? Before you figure this out. 就是你在搞清楚之前就不要做任何的假设嘛，对吧？
Okay, I got it.
Okay, good morning. She doesn't like you. Okay, I will talk to you next time. Thank you for coming up and talk to me.
Bye.
Okay. Yes, I think everybody is supposed to be like curious about why this girl, right, is doing such a thing. Well, if I were her boyfriend and I had no idea my current girlfriend is asking her ex-boyfriend to hang out together, I will be totally weirded out. 我肯定会觉得很奇怪. I think, wow, are you trying to get back to your ex-boyfriend, like behind my back again? Like, are you trying to like cheat on me? 难道是要就是绿我吗？ I don't have a good feeling about this. 谢谢关注 Thank you for following me. 懂个锤子的恋爱我确实 I am totally inexperienced 啊，我真的很没有经验啊，但是我会觉得很奇怪啊，可是我就心里面没有什么弯弯绕绕的这些东西。Sisyphus, hi, Sisyphus.
Hi there.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am okay. Can't complain. Did I talk to you before? I feel like I remember your ID. 好像记得你的名字。
Yeah, we talked before.
We talked before. Cool. Cool. Okay, so how have you been, right? Ever since the last time we talked? Did anything new happen or, any updates?
Nothing. It is what it is. Just close your eyes and just swallow, right?
Close your eyes, just swallow? Swallow what?
Swallow the pain from life, right?
Oh, okay. Just quietly, right? Obediently accept the brutal reality. 谢谢关注
Right.
Thank you for following me. 感谢关注 Okay.
I'd like to talk about some facts.
How are you? What is that you do? Sorry, I forgot. I remember your ID, but I don't really remember what we talked last time. Did I ask you the same question?
I forgot. Yeah, but I can tell you again about my job. It's I'm an editor. I basically work at home, and I got plenty of part-time jobs. So basically, that's it.
Okay. What time do I do stream? 一般什么时候直播呀？一般都是饭点的时候直播，比如说午饭的时候，还有晚饭的时候。I usually come up here around meal time. 谢谢关注 Thank you for following me. I'm not sure.
I've realized that as well. I've realized that you you are pretty different from most of the English, maybe not English, all the live streamers. You stream at the morning and the afternoon.
Yeah,
You don't
thank you for
really stream
noticing. Thank you for noticing.
right? It's pretty healthy way. Right?
Yes, I normally stream during the day, not in the evenings, because I just want a little bit like peaceful time. Only belongs to me in the evenings. I really enjoy my evening time. I spend a lot of evening time, scrolling videos on TikTok or joining other people's stream or watching
Yes.
TV series because that's like the period of time when I feel most peaceful. 谢谢关注，谢谢深蓝啊，谢谢深蓝老铁的小心心。
And I've realized most of the ADHD I've known, they're quite similar like you. Like they're more willing to have their chilling time in the evening when the sun goes down.
Totally.
And they kind of sleep late. Do you sleep late?
Not really. I don't know. I don't know whether I sleep late or not because but I often go to bed at around midnight. Maybe sometimes half earlier than midnight, sometimes half like later, but more or less 10 minutes or 30 minutes. 一般就是12点睡觉. What about you? Is that considered late? 谢谢关注.
Not that late, but it's a little bit late. It's okay.
Okay.
For me, it depends, right? You need to comparison.
Hello.
But for me, I think I'm like yeah. I sleep at 12 most of the time.
Yeah. So we're pretty much about the same, right? We went to bed. We go to bed at around the same time. 谢谢灯牌啊，谢谢重要码的灯牌。Okay, so nice catching up with you. I will talk to you next time.
Of course. Yeah.
Hey JC. Okay, I will talk to you next time. Okay, take care. handsome 帅哥保重。拜拜。
You too.
Thank you. 爱华10000年，不是你这个名字 a little bit your ID 啊 your ID is a little bit scary to me， 感觉你的名字有点让我很害怕。你好
Hello, Miss Lin.
Hi, are you the hater who always sends me really hateful and hurtful messages and comments? 你是那个黑粉吗？你老是给我发那些就是黑我的一些评论。
Why do you say that?
Because there was once there was a dude who has exactly the same ID as yours, keep sending really messy, very disrespectful comments in my
I think you made a mistake.
Really? It wasn't you? 不是你是吧？
I don't that kind of person.
You're not that kind of a person.
Yeah, you made a mistake.
All right. Okay, I'm so sorry. Yeah, you really just what a relief you are not him. 就是让我松了一口气啊，你不是他 because I was like always a little bit. I think I am like heavily like hugely traumatized from that dude. 我觉得那个人真的让我就是心里有创伤，你知道吗？So he has the same ID as yours， 跟你一模一样，什么爱华10000年，然后他就是在那里一直在那里说 You're Chinese, but you're speaking English, shame on you and stuff, blah 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 blah.
Oh my God. Okay.
Okay, so what's up lately?
It's good.
It's good? Cool.
But I want to ask you why you refused to connect with me at the beginning. I think I'm the first person who is trying to connect with you in this live stream.
Yes, I thought you knew already after I told you. Right after I told you, like after I asked you the question, like the first question I asked you, like the moment we were connected, 我们连上之后我不就问了你一个问题吗 Are you the guy? Are you the hater? I was afraid you were the hater. 我有点担心你是那个 hater. I thought you were the hater, who's gonna come up and who even, is willing to pay 20 diamonds to come up here and just to attack me. 我以为你就是会上来会攻击我，我很害怕。
Oh.
I was a little bit scared. I'm so sorry that I knew you were the first person applied, right? applying to connect with you, but I didn't connect with you because I was a little bit scared. 我有点被吓到了。
Okay, it doesn't matter.
I hope you understand.
I want to ask you a question.
What's the question?
I can fully understand what you said in this live stream. But I can't express myself so fluently just like you. So can you give me some advice on practicing my spoken English?
This is actually a very simple question, problem to solve. Just to spend, if you are spending like a lot of time memorizing words, right? Nowadays, right? 如果你现在是在花很多时间背单词的话 maybe you try to allocate more time to speak, to actually open your mouth and express your point of view in English instead of always passively listening to somebody speak.
Okay. Actually, I'm taking the one-on-one online lesson.
Okay, from whom?
These days. So how do you think of that?
What do I think of that? I think it's a great opportunity, right, for you to practice, to open your mouth, because taking online one-on-one each lesson is a way to to help you, or to it's a way to give yourself one more opportunity to speak in English. If you find it's a bit challenging or hard to open your mouth and start chatting on your own, I think you're doing the right thing, right, by finding an English tutor to help you to speak more.
But my teacher is actually from the Philippines, not the North America.
It doesn't matter as long as he or she is speaking better English than you do. 如果他说的英语比你说的好的话就可以呀。There's always like a lot of stuff you can learn from your teacher, right? If he or she is actually like is doing better than you do in English 就可以了。能学到东西就可以了。
The tuition fee of the North American teacher is much much higher than the teacher from the Philippines.
Yeah, I knew. 谢谢狐狸 Daddy. 关注 Thank you.
Wow, you are so beautiful today.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. You sound very confident today. I don't know what sort of a compliment should I pay you back. Because I'm just chatting with you. The only thing I know about you is your voice. So you sound good. 你听起来很不错啊，今天 Good.
Thanks for your praise. Actually, I major in English.
You major in English? Oh,
yeah, I major in English in college, but
that's a surprise.
I have to say I'm only good at written English, not the spoken English. I mean, I'm only good at taking the examination.
Yeah, I knew. So that's why I advised you, right, to speak at least equal amount of time, right? Practicing English instead of always, reading English or writing English. Also, you just speak in English. 就如果说，因为过去 in our past like 10 or so, right, 10 years or so, like most people are focused on memorizing words, reading into material, right, doing reading practice. From this moment on, I hope everybody who's like all you guys, right, who are listening to me, from this moment on, 从这一刻起啊，就是focus a little bit more on practicing like speaking instead of always memorizing words. 你想想 you in the past like 10 years, right, of learning English, you're always memorizing words, you're always reading English. Has your spoken English improved even just a little bit? 你的这个口语有提升一点半点吗？ No. Not at all, right? So you are like using the wrong English learning techniques to learn English. Like when your ultimate goal is to improve your spoken English, you should spend more time and actually like speaking it instead of reading it, right? For example, you want to go to Beijing, however, you take the wrong train. I feel like 就是感觉你坐错了火车 like you are taking the wrong flight, right? Instead of taking the flight right to Beijing, you take the flight to Tokyo. I mean, how is that going to help you, right? You're going in the wrong direction. 谢谢 Go-Gomers.
Yeah, I can agree more with you. Your advice is so good. It's so useful.
Okay. I'm glad I can help you. Okay, I'll talk to you next time. 谢谢大家的点赞啊。
Talk to you the next time.
拜拜。
Bye bye.
Have a great day. Take care, dude.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Okay, Dr. Barrack, the columnist. Hello? 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 Sorry, I can't hear you. 听不到你说话了. Maybe try to reconnect next time. Hello, Shen? Hello?
Hello.
对，听不到你说话 ，columnist， 你再连一下好不好 ？I'm so sorry, I couldn't hear you. So yes, I can. Hi, hello. 你再连一下好吗？你再
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. What's up, dude?
First of all, I'd like to say it's my honor and my pleasure to talk to you.
Oh, the honor is also mine. Thank you. That's very sweet of you saying that.
Maybe you have lots of connections with others, so you forgot me. I have connected with you last weekend.
Yes, I
And
remember.
it's just me to talk to you.
I know. It's
And
not our first time talking to each other.
subject to talk to you.
Oh, sorry. Say it again.
To talk to you about hobbies.
Hobbies?
Yes.
You mean we talked about hobbies last time?
And my question is, what's your favorite hobby?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. I am very passionate about playing tennis. I'm a tennis girl. 我喜欢打网球. And I watch a lot of American TV series. Huge fan of American TV series, only American ones. 我很喜欢看美剧啊，只看美剧，不看英剧。I'm going very specific about it.
It's lots of techniques when you are playing tennis. So I think you practice every day.
No, I'm not practicing playing tennis every day because I'm not physically strong enough to do that every day. But at least 3 times or twice a week, I go to practice playing tennis like at least twice a week. 可能每周打2次网球吧。What about you? What are your hobbies?
My favorite hobby is running.
Running? Oh,
Exactly speaking, I like marathon.
marathon? Oh, you run marathon? I ran a marathon, half marathon last year. 我去年跑了一个半马。I also love jogging. 我也很喜欢
You are encouraging. You are encouraging.
Oh, really? Encouraging. I'm encouraging. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you said that. Thank you. Appreciate it.
I like running because of I want to lose weight.
Oh, me too. Yeah, I started running. I started jogging because I think I was a little bit overweight. 我之前我也觉得我有点胖了 so yeah, we have the same purpose of doing the same thing. That's wonderful.
Obesity may cause health problems such as high blood pressure and
High blood pressure?
blood fat and cause the increase
18个球
increase sugar in the
High blood sugar?
blood, which can cause obesity.
Obesity.
Diabetes
Diabetes?
and other problems. So we need to practice.
Oh, that's why you need to exercise, right? Okay. Cool. I'm not saying cool that you got those physical problems, right? But I'm glad that you are making a change, right? To become more healthy.
I practice every day, but I'm a little tired because of the practice. I practice.
You should say you work out every day. 就是 practice 后面
too much.
Okay.
But I will lose the ability of running if I stop to do it.
Sure.
So what to do? I want to keep the ability, and meanwhile, I don't want to tired every day. Being tired every day.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Do you? Can you give me some suggestions?
On what?
I think it's difficult to you
谢谢汤。
for you to give me some suggestions about marathon because you are not
I
a
only run it
professional.
once. 我就跑过一次。I think like training, right? Before the marathon game is totally necessary. You want to train yourself. First of all, you can start by running like 10 kilometers. I don't know how long do you run every time. 我不知道你跑多远啊。Usually, well, when I was preparing for my half marathon game, right, last year, I started by running 5 kilometers, right, 3 times a week, and slowly, gradually, like adding like longer distance to my, to it. And eventually, I think I run like 15 kilometers before the game. So you might want to do the same thing, start by running a shorter distance and longer distance, and then you don't have to run the entire marathon length, like distance, right? Before the game day, because it's totally unnecessary. I heard my friends told me if you can finish 15 kilometers, right? Then you can finish the half marathon. But I have no idea about the marathon, the full marathon. 但是我对那个全马不是很了解。
You said you run as far as 36
No,
kilometers. I
no,
think
not
it's
30,
a long
15.
50.
就我就
It's
跑15公里，就我练了3次15公里，完了之后就去
you
跑。
at what speed? Can you tell me?
Oh, no, I couldn't run really fast actually. I think it was around 就是那个怎么说的，我有点忘记了，好像应该是6分半吧，好像是。You know?
It's okay for a girl.
Okay, thank you. 听着好累啊。Okay, I'm gonna talk to you next time. Okay, I think time is up. 下次再聊好吗？Yes. I think it's time for me to move on to next person.
It's coming home.
拜拜。拜拜。Have a good day. Alrighty, it's long enough, right? 我们已经聊得够久了，咱就下次再聊吧。Hello, economist. I'm so sorry
Hello.
to keep you waiting for
Hello,
for a while.
Aileen.
Yeah, hi, I can hear you. I'm so sorry I couldn't
Now,
hear you.
I would say that that's technically more preferable now. All right, so the kind of a voice had returning back to that normalcy. Okay, so I'm gonna say good afternoon, right? A few minutes ago I should say good morning, but now it is already lunchtime. All right, so right honorable lady, Aileen, delight to make an acquaintance with you online. By coincidence, by accident. So, my name is Barack, and I'm conducting academic research over international relations. In the past, I was in the United Kingdom, now in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. So, a little bit of question to ask you that how are you getting along with your work or your daily performance?
I think I'm pretty happy with what I'm doing right now, to make a living. Are you asking me about that? My daily performance?
For example, how are you getting along with your work or daily performance? For example, in which specific domain do you specialize? For example, simultaneous interpretation or translation, or you are dealing with something alternative or miscellaneously?
I feel like this is a job interview. 感觉我在 I'm in the middle of a job interview. Well, what I do, I'm an online English teacher, freelancing English teacher. I teach English speaking, grammar, pronunciation, and basically I can design courses, based on my students' actually English learning needs. And what else do you want to know? I'm pretty happy with what I'm doing right now. I like my job because it's pretty
Excellent. Splendid,
really
splendid.
flexible.
Okay. All right. So, Aileen, there are questions that what category of the students do you offer your pedagogical performance?
Say it again. What
In front of
categories
what-
of students do I
In
teach?
front of what kind of students do you offer pedagogical performance?
Patika, your performance. What word is that? I'm so
No,
sorry.
no.
I'm having a hard time understanding
Pedagogical.
your accent. Huh?
Pedagogical performance. All right.
Pedagogical performance. What does that mean? What word is that? I'm so
Okay.
sorry. Your accent
Wait.
is a bit challenging for me.
So
Just
what
that
I'm
word.
pedagogical performance, that means
Pedagogical performance.
you have no knowledge of that.
Would you like to maybe rephrase your question?
Okay. So what of the students do you mentor?
What students do I what?
Mentor.
Mentor.
Okay.
Okay. Most of my students are like working for like they are employees working at technology companies, and
Okay.
yes, like one third of my students are international students, like studying overseas, and yeah, a small amount of my students are high schoolers.
So I would say that a little bit of multi-dimensional, multifaceted students
Yes.
of multi-ethnic and multi-purpose.
Overly professional for recognition.
Okay. Thank you very much for sharing with me, Aileen.
It's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
So, if I'm not mistaken, that you said that your work or daily performance is a little bit literally, admittedly, pertaining to simultaneous translation and interpretation. So, henceforth, my question is that in what way do you assess and evaluate the role of simultaneous interpretation in the literal and figurative dimension? Yeah.
Actually, my job has nothing to do, has like very little things to do simultaneous interpretation or translation. I'm a teacher. Like I rarely engage myself in any like translation related work, even though my major was translation and interpretation in college. But I just chose a different like career path instead of stepping to the
All right, got it.
the translation job. But yeah, I decided to become a teacher.
Got it. Okay. Excellent. All right. So, Aileen, do you think that now we are in a society where we call that Industrial 4.0 or Industrial 5.0 plus? What is it about digital currency, that artificial intelligence, and something about global supply chain? So where does it mean? Sometimes there's a hearsay or hypothesis that artificial intelligence would play a consequential substitute for translation or even for English teaching. All right, so my question is that I would like to hear some of your arguments and the counter arguments in relation to this hearsay that it is research or study that artificial intelligence may play an consequential or irreplaceable substitute for teaching or simultaneous interpretation. What do you think?
When like in the very beginning, right? In the very beginning when like this AI translation sort of like technology, highly techy translation apps appeared, I feel a little bit intimidated, and risked. I feel I think these are sort of, a bunch of the technology tools are going to replace my job. But well, we have been living in this like a highly developed AI developed world, right, for like at least 2 years, because these technologies emerged like 2 years or 3 years ago, like back during the epidemic period, right? And it has influenced my job a little bit. I feel a little bit scared. I feel a little bit intimidated a little bit. But well, so far so good. Yeah, maybe they're taking place like a part of our job, but they cannot actually entirely, in your word, right, take the position of our teacher's job as a human being, because no matter how
Correct.
human like they are, they won't be able to respond to like human emotions as a real person could do. Like they are always maybe when the technology gets like super developed in the future, right, super advanced, and they will be able to behave, to act, to react, to respond like a human being. But so far I think, well, I think when that time arrives, right, 到那个时候, I think there are going to be, I think AI technology is going to create like more jobs for us to undertake. So I'm not like entirely feeling like threatened. But what can I say? Well, just embrace the new technology because time is evolving, right? And so should we. 我们也应该 evolve. We should evolve with the time instead of like saying no or shut doors to them. Just and to try to be a little bit creative and then learn with the time, right? The technology is developing us too. I'm very willing to develop like more skills and more techniques, so that in the future I won't like go absolutely like obsolete, right? My skills and my capabilities. Yeah, that's
all right. Okay. I would tend to say, and I'm deeply appreciative of your liberal-minded attitude towards sort of the role of AI in relation to English teaching and simultaneous interpretation. So, from your perspective, that you are literally or arguably less mindful or fearful of future uncertainty dilemma, right?
yeah. I feel a little bit, I think it's pretty like daunting, right? What we're facing right now with all these technologies replacing people's job, like especially those labor intensive jobs. But what can we do? There's nothing we can do to stop it, right, from developing, from
Correct.
evolving. Yeah.
Correct. We are unable to mitigate or reverse the tendency.
Yeah, it's basically to.
Okay. So,
Well, how
yeah. But by the way, any question that you would like to ask me
you
before
Chinese? Are you Chinese?
No, I would like to say that I'm a Sino-British, what means that I was born in some of the city of China, but I was educated in the United Kingdom a long time ago. All right, now I'm based in Malaysia. I'm got some academic research, professional research, by qualitative interview with some of the potential scholarly interviewees on ASEAN-China strategic partnership. But this question will not be applicable or pertaining to your chat room, so that's okay. All right. So I would like to say that if I'm not mistaken, I have seen there's a sort of a tendency that the sort of English class or English relevant curriculum has been a little bit downgraded in magnitude and volume and in depth within some of the schools and university or some of the public institutions. And it could be deduced that the status of English teaching position seems to be downgraded afterwards. So, Aileen, right honorable lady, nice to talk to you. Would you be worried about the downgrading position of English pedagogy performance in currently or in the following 5 to 10 years? What do you think? Thank you very much.
Yeah. That's a question I have always, tried to avoid thinking about. It's very scary. Yeah. Maybe, think of the possibility, maybe one day in the future I might lose my job. But yeah, this question has been worrying me for quite a long time. I am trying to be a little bit more mentally prepared for it. If someday in the future, right, the schools, institutions are no longer hiring English teachers, what can I do? What am I gonna do, right, to make a
Correct.
So that's why. Yeah, so that's why I am trying to maintain my my TikTok account, my Douyin account, by coming over here more frequently, by making an impression, right, to people who actually have a need of learning English, who are like seeking English, like nice English teachers, right, to help them out. I'm trying to, how should I put it? I'm trying to, because I have been teaching English for quite a long time, right? 7 years.
Excellent.
Yes, I'm trying to like form a system, like a I don't know. Can I say this compile? No, I'm not trying to compile like a textbook or instruction books, right, on how to learn English. But I'm trying to I'm struggling finding a verb in here to finish my sentence. 就是去把我的这些经历给怎么样 ？I'm so sorry, I don't know how to put it even in Chinese. 中文都不知道怎么讲啊。反正就是说，我 just 完了，我不知道我要讲什么了。我有点忘记那个动词是什么了。I forgot the verb. I don't know what word should I put.
Well, I don't say that it comes as a surprise to me that a loquacious lady tends to be somehow phlegmatic a little bit. All right, okay. So and then I like to say that well, that's a sort of a common phenomenon that confronts.
So embarrassing. 反正我的
Right.
Yeah, I'm also so I'm creating like English like files, right, or documents like a PowerPoint. That contains all my knowledge, my
Correct.
English learning techniques, right? And they are like the consensus, like they are the 就是什么 the essence of my teaching techniques. So maybe somehow I can consider like selling these kind of documents to teachers who want to join us, as an online English teacher who wants to start a career, by being an online English teacher. Who knows? I don't know. I am trying to be a little bit more creative, thinking in a way. Yeah,
Try to be a little bit literally experimental, right? Innovative.
Yeah, thank you for challenging my mind, my thought today, because
No, without the intention or just as I would say, just want to hold a professional academic discussion with you. Yeah, all right. So and then let's talk about a little bit something miscellaneous. All right. So for example, that you said your athletic preference over tennis and marathon. So, under what condition would you become or turn out to be after dealing with tennis and marathon? Right, Honorable Lady.
Sorry, I spaced a little bit. Can you repeat your question?
Okay, my question is that under what sort of a condition would you become after dealing with your favorite tennis or marathon?
What I will become after dealing tennis and marathon?
Okay, let me allow me to sincerely reframe my question.
I'm trying to find a verb in your sentence.
Excuse me, let me a little bit literally colloquial. All right. How would that make you feel after you dealing with tennis and marathon?
After I dealing with the tennis, how would I feel? I feel I worked out. I feel I just had a good workout, and that's all. Well, I'm not playing tennis to be a pro player or anything. I'm just simply enjoying the sport because I tend to sweat a lot while, doing sport.
Good.
It's a good workout for me. Yeah, it's a good way for me to maintain a healthy body. And sometimes, when you have a lot of worries, when you have a lot of things on your life, and you tend to be a little bit depressed, and you feel like, oh my God, this is too much, right? Like you're in over your head. When I'm in that kind of a state, I like to do some sport, and tennis is always my go-to choice, like my first option, because it's a way to clear my head. I don't have to think about anything. Yeah, I'm able to empty the loud thoughts like out of my head.
Okay. So, briefly speaking, that based on what sort of yardstick would you evaluate a kind of rule of athletic performance in your work daily or so to speak. Yeah.
Where are you getting this? Where did you get these questions? It's so 就感觉有点太过于教条了，对吧？那个单词叫什么来着？太教条式的问题了。等一下 ，Sorry, can you? I don't know why. I understood your question, but it just slipped, through my head. Can you say it again?
Okay, so what I would say that under what sort of yardstick would you measure, examine, and assess the kind of a potential role of athletic performance in your work life and the like, something like that?
You mean how, like, physical activity is affecting my life?
Yeah, so from your perspective, what kind of role of athletic performance will it play in your work life and the like?
That's actually a very good question. I think doing sports is like doing myself a huge favor of liberating, any of my worries and concerns. Because, like I said, or when I'm engaged in sports, I feel free. I feel carefree. Like I don't have to worry about anything. Yeah, all my troubles just go away, like automatically. And so, yeah, it has been playing a very positive role in my daily life. That's why I'm very active.
So, for example, after your athletic performance, your dopamine, your adrenaline, all right, your amygdala will outweigh sort of your external performance that will trigger a disturbance to your anxiety, your nervousness, and something pessimistic inside your heart, right?
Yeah, but on the flip side, sometimes it's very easy for me to grow like an addiction to sports. I'm so addicted to it that I probably forgot my real business, like my
Okay, good.
work or stuff. 谢谢关注. Thank you for following me.
Okay. So you said that as a lady or as a human being, it is normal and it acceptable to suffer from sort of a pressure or anxiety. My question is that in what measure or in what way do you ease your pressure when someone or trustworthy or something around you tends to offer ignorance or vitriolic rhetoric against you beyond expectation?
Well, if I don't think my close friends, like people around me, would ever, throw a shade at me.
I mean, not merely friends. For example, just for example, when you return back your university, your supervisors, your professors offer some of the negative comments or criticism upon you, or they neglect you. If you work in a company, if you're working in a school or a company, your manager and your team leader tends to neglect, ignore your performance, or offer some of the negative criticism upon you, even if your diligence, dedication, and devotion have been witnessed and verified. All right, so and I will tend to say that it is a little bit normalcy for you to suffer from this sort of a pessimism and enormous pressure. So, under what kind of condition, what sort of measures would it take to ease sort of a pressure in response to these negative, I would say, vitriol or something irresponsible, some irresponsible comment? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very tricky situation. Yeah. Yeah, well, first of all, if I care about my job like very much, right? This is like the source of my income. I have to rely on this to make my only living. I will probably go for a good cry right before I take care of this stuff because I am very easy to cheer up, for almost everything. And then after a good cry, I will probably take a real good look at what happened. Right? Yeah, I'm trying to analyze like everything, right? Why they're perceiving me like that, or what did I do wrong? And if it's just no biggie, maybe it's because my leaders are in a bad mood, and then I was like dinged on this, right? Like by accident, then I would just let it go. If this is something really serious, right, very severe, I will probably schedule a talk with my leaders, right? Ask them for favor because my leaders definitely hope that I could grow, right? So I can do a good job. So I think they're willing to help me out, to guide me. So
Okay.
yeah. So in a word, I will probably take a positive attitude, like positive mindset, to dealing problem like this. As for how to ease my pressure, like I said, go for a good cry because
So what I would say that as the honorable lady, it would be all right for you to burst into tears in an area where nobody is around you, right? Okay, because it is a common sense. It is normal for you to ease the pressure by discharge something pessimistic inside your heart or your mind, and discharge your dopamine. All right, yeah,
or find someone to
that's
talk to.
okay. All right. Well, I would like to say that I'm appreciated with some of the comments or the statements and insights that you were offering, which is literally inspirational and like enlightening. And although I think that everybody's beware that sometimes a little bit manageable for us to burst into some of the speech or statements than putting it into real practice or in a pragmatic way, in as always or invariably. All right. So, but delight to make acquaintance with you, Aileen, right honorable lady. I'm literally delighted to have acquire a wider range of thoughts. Well, time is a little bit limited, and I show profound gratitude and respect for your spending time dealing with me academically, professionally, and psychologically. All right. Thank you very much.
Is there going to be a second job interview? Should I get ready?
No, it's not the job interview. I'm just want to say that I think that the Douyin platform is a little bit alternative, miscellaneous platform where people gonna communicate with each other as long as our intention is about communicating with each other in a benign and professional manner, rather than offering some of the offensive, aggressive rhetoric with each other that will accomplish nothing. All right. Thus, yeah. So, any question that you would like to about which you're curious?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
you.
So,
Okay, the
so
audio
you,
is also mine.
yeah. All right. I want to say that I'm following your account, and
Thank you.
I'm delighted to update it. Some of your.
I'm looking forward to our second job interview. Okay.
Okay.
Have a good
All
one.
right. Metaphorically. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Bye bye. 老钱小生. Okay, we're gonna talk to Dennis. He has been waiting for 40 minutes. Oh, hi.
Hello, my friend. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. How are you?
Good. I understood every one of those words because I'm a native speaker and I'm a professor and I'm 62 years old. But I think that he was just showing off his ability to use these big words. He mentioned he was born in a Chinese city, but he definitely didn't want to talk about that. He has a very thick Chinese accent still. He doesn't.
He does.
Yeah, he doesn't pronounce consonants very clearly, even though he spent a lot of time in the UK and now he's in, I think, Malaysia or something. But to a native speaker, I can still tell he's Chinese. And because, his ID was Dr. somebody, I kind of had a feeling it would be I've seen a lot of people that do that. They want to show off their vocabulary to someone who's in their 20s. And he knows you're not going to know some of the words. So rather than being aware of who his audience is, and communicating in a good way. Anyway, I've had to laugh. Anyway, I'll stay away from that topic because I'm sure I'll see him in another room somewhere. So,
Okay.
but
Did you come
you
across
did.
him before?
What's that?
Oh, sorry. You can continue. I'm so sorry too.
No. I say you did very well with that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I think that was for someone to actually go, oh, thank you. For someone to come into a 20-year-old's Douyin account and speak like they're writing an academic paper, you did very, very well. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Yeah, I think I haven't stayed in the room this long before waiting to talk, but it was such an interesting thing to hear.
Yeah. Did you come across him before?
I think I've seen him in some other rooms. Yeah, he does the same thing all the time. So,
Okay.
so I mean, I could use those words too, but it's not the place for it,
Yeah, I think you are pretty right about one thing. Like if you decided to give a talk or to talk to a bunch of people in a live stream, you'd better know what your audience is, right?
Right.
You know their English level. You probably want to speak accordingly.
Correct. Yeah. If you're going to, let's say you're a scientist and you study, dinosaurs, and you're going to speak to other dinosaur scientists, then you're going to use a lot of high-end vocabulary. But if you're going to go speak at a kindergarten about dinosaurs, you better not use the same terminology. So I've been a professional speaker for many decades in over 50 countries. So I know the importance of like learning your audience before you go speak somewhere. And I think it's the same thing. And even just one-on-one. If you're speaking with, if you're talking with me, you're talking to an old guy that's a professor, that's a native speaker from America. You may speak differently to me than you would to some, 12-year-old girl that comes on and chats with you. So we adjust and change so that we can connect better. The real thing about communication is connection, not vocabulary.
Yeah, but he said he was doing some sort of research, like online research, like asking people these academic questions to.
Right. So a survey is the place to do it, not a Douyin chat room.
Okay, good.
There's apps for that. You can collect all that data.
You were okay. So I remember last time you told me you were traveling in where? Sorry, I forgot the place.
Thanks, Robin. Yeah, right now I'm in Changsha. We postponed the big 21 city book tour because there were just too many moving parts that we were trying to get to work, and we only had like 2 weeks left. And I thought, you know what? Let's just forget it for now because in China they're not used to promoting a book before it comes out. So even some of the bookstores in a couple of the cities were thinking, that we're scammers or something because they hadn't even heard of the book yet. So we and my co-author was having a little trouble maybe getting off work like she thought she could for the tour. So instead, once the book comes out, which should be September, maybe August, then we'll go like for a weekend and hit like 3 or 4 cities and go do some book signings and stuff like that. So right now I'm in Changsha because I have a second home here. I have an apartment here as well as in Baoding. And in case some people don't know me, I see some people are putting comments that they know me. But can I do a quick introduction?
Sure.
So 我会讲一点点普通话。我是美国人，加州 California。我是华北电力大学的英文老师。的河北保定. It's a 211 university. And I also lecture at other colleges about public speaking and about the power of our subconscious mind because I'm a neurolinguistics practitioner. and a clinical hypnotherapist. Sorry for the big vocabulary, but there's no short words for those. And trying to give you a break from any big vocabulary. You had your day full already. And I wrote a book called The True China Through a Foreigner's Lens that'll come out in English and Chinese very soon, published by one of the largest publishers here in China. So I feel like I'm part of the fabric of China. You know, I've been here 7 years and love being here in China. And I love popping in people's rooms and saying hello to everybody. And I want to give a compliment to Aileen because when I watch you speak, I know that you are thinking in English. And somebody earlier asked you, you know, how can you flow so easily? And the key is that you're thinking in English. And I just wanted to share an idea that, like the guy who was saying he does some one-on-one tutoring and stuff, even better than tutoring, get a native speaking friend. You know, whatever city you're in, find out what restaurants that foreigners hang out in, or whatever, if you drink, what bars they go to, or try to make friends personally if possible, if not online, because when you have normal conversation with a friend, your brain will open up to it even more. It won't feel like you're learning. You're going to talk about things that you like, and you will hear their voice inflection, their pronunciation, their grammar, and it will just start to be part of the way that you speak. So having a friend that's a native speaker is way more important than paying for tutoring. I mean, you should do that. I mean, do the tutoring, do all that other stuff. But having a friend that is a native speaker is way, way, way more important. And you definitely do both.
Yeah. I think it's nice, like if most of us can have that sort of opportunity, right, to meet and to become friends with the real ancient native speakers in China. However, the truth is, opportunities like this is pretty rare here. I have I have American, like a house of American neighbors living upstairs. And yes, basically, if I want, I can go in and talk to them like basically every day. However, it's really difficult for, I don't know, maybe it has something to do with my personality, like my characters. It's pretty hard for me to really bond with, with native, like with the people from other countries. I'm not being like racist or being, I don't know.
Well,
maybe it's because of my personality. Well,
it's probably because of an age gap. Are they older than you? Are they married?
Yes.
Okay.
It's,
So they're busy with their own little family, and it's hard for you to kind of break into that circle.
And then
So,
also, and then also, oh, sorry, I forgot what I wanted to say. Please continue.
oh, that's